All right. Welcome to the Raining Cats and Dogs podcast. I'm your host, Shannon.
I'm Arianna.
And welcome to Tuesday.
It is Tuesday?
Well, it will be.
It always will be Tuesday one day.
Oh, yeah. That is true. Tuesday's always coming.
How annoying.
It was so annoying. Oh, my gosh. It was so cold here last night. It was like a negative. I think when I was driving home, my dash just said -5. It was so cold. Like just
Oh my gosh.
I was at my parents' house to watch the Super Bowl. So just walking from like my parents' house to the car, it was freezing.
Well, yeah, the dogs were outside lifting their paws, and little Pippin let out a scream when, he lifted his paw. I was like, oh, poor baby. So I rushed and I picked him up and brought him inside.
Aw, the poor baby.
I know. I felt so bad for him.
I know, it's cold. It was freezing. I didn't want to be outside either.
Way too
Imagine it's so
cold.
cold and you're a dog or a cat that has to go outside to the bathroom. It's
I
awful.
know. Awful. Awful time to have a puppy, too.
Yeah, it's not the best time to have a puppy.
No, definitely.
I don't think you guys just were thinking.
No, we were not thinking about that when we got the puppy.
You were just thinking you wanted a puppy.
Yeah, that's all the thoughts were.
Yeah. No, I get it. That's fair. So if you're new here, thank you for joining us. We just chit chat and then discuss Reddit stories.
Yes.
So the Super Bowl was on. It was kind of boring. The score just wasn't really, I feel like if the Buffalo Bills were in it, it would have been more exciting.
Oh, yes, of course.
Just my personal
Yeah.
opinion.
You can have a personal take.
That's my personal take. I've been watching the Nipah virus or Nipah virus, whatever you want to call it.
The nipple virus?
The nipple virus. Protect those nipples, ladies. It's in India. They're containing it in India. COVID protocols in the airports. So hopefully it doesn't spread over here.
I hope not. They definitely won't do a whole COVID thing again, but don't want anyone getting sick.
I know. And this is like really deadly. So they said they have a 40 to 70% mortality rate. So
that's crazy.
It is crazy. Like absolutely insane. So hopefully, it, gets contained and that's it.
Yep, hopefully.
Alice, come on. Oh my gosh, Nico is, because my kittens are running through the house whenever they want now, and Nico keeps like jumping up on the counter to get away from them.
Oh.
And then Alice is obsessed with them, but as they grow, she becomes less and less obsessed. It's kind of funny. Like
she really likes them when they're young.
She's like, oh, you're my baby. And then she realized they're cats, and then she's like, oh.
Like, I was hoping you were my baby.
Exactly.
My long-lost child.
Yep. Yeah, she's obsessed with Salem, and I think because, like, he's all black and she's all black, I think she's like, oh, yeah, you're mine.
Aw, that's kinda cute.
It is cute. And then Serena's gray, and then I had that revelation last night? That was like, wait, I got a black kitten and a gray kitten, and Jasper is gray. He's blue Meryl, so he's got like other colors, but he's mostly gray. And then Alice is all black, so kind of funny.
Tight.
Cats match my dog.
Weirdo.
Well,
matching animals.
I like the aesthetic. Oh my gosh! Just PSA: do not put your. Let me turn this up. Do not put stickers on the floor. So I hosted my book club, and I really wanted to go all out, but I went kind of out just because I didn't have a ton of time to prepare. We'll talk about that later. So anyway, as I was getting ready, it was called The Perfect Marriage, and I don't have the author's name there, but it's called The Perfect Marriage.
What was it about?
It was about, there's just a murder in there, right? It's not a married couple and there's a murder. That's all I'm going to say because I don't want to give anything away. But there's a murder. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I bought like little knives because a person was like stabbed like 24 times. So like I got knives and like stickers. They had like blood splatter, caution tape. So like I put caution tape on my door, and then like the person that was accused of murder stayed in the house. So like I had it on my front door, and then the door going into my house, the caution tape, like there's a murder here. And then I had like my table was set up with caution tape. Then I had like the body tracing on top of my table. And then I had like those numbers, like for evidence numbers. So then I had them like on blood splatters, and then I put like a bloody shoe print and then feet walking on my floor. And now these are just stickers. I'm like, you know what? It's going to be less than a day. I'll pull them up. No big deal. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
no, I would have thought it would have been fine. And I was so jealous when she sent me photos. I wanted to go, but I couldn't because I had dinner plans.
So, oh my gosh, I had to work to get. Maybe I'll put some pictures up. It'll be like random. It'll be like on Instagram. I'll put some animal pictures up first or something, and then I'll put the murder pictures, because if you don't listen and people see that like on my Facebook because it's connected, they're gonna be like, "Why is she have photos of bloody footprints?" So yeah, they stuck. Like I had to scrub and scrub. So I wish I would have read beforehand. Like I was trying like vinegar and hot water and couldn't get them up. So according to Google, if you take a blow dryer first, you'll get up most of the adhesive. I did
Oh,
before you get it wet. So
I
once,
wouldn't have thought of that.
no, it was
I
a
want to.
cause. So then I
So
had
then I
Goo Gone. Oh, I'm echoing. So then I had Goo Gone, and I hate the smell of Goo Gone. Like literally hate it. And I'm like scraping. Like I had a knife that I just threw out because I'm like, oh, this is all chemicals. I don't want to ever use this knife again. And eventually it got off, but I don't like Goo Gone, and I should have worn gloves. And even though I washed my hands multiple times, my hands just smelled like Goo Gone. I was like nauseous.
that's awful.
It really was. Like, I know I did it to myself, but
But like I would not have thought it would have stuck so badly.
me either. Like, who knew? Like, stickers on your and I have laminate flooring. I bet it wouldn't stick as much like on stone flooring,
Yeah.
because it's cold. But laminate flooring, and I was gonna put this stuff on my walls and
My God.
put it everywhere. So maybe it was a good thing I didn't have time to like put it all over.
Oh my! Your whole house just covered in them. Oh, that's been awful.
And then Goo Gone on the wall. Eventually, you have to repaint because it's like oil based.
You'd be
So
stripping the wall paint.
yeah, it would have been so bad. So I guess that's a good thing, because for those of you that don't know, Arianna got a bird in like high school.
Yeah,
She bought
like
his own
freshman
home
year.
freshman year. Yeah, his name was Gizmo. I think she rescued him from PetSmart, just because they didn't like him because he would attack them whenever they put their hands in there. And then Ariana put her hand in, he was fine. She's like, I don't know what they're talking about. So they were meant to be. He is a green cheek connoisseur, and he kind of mimics sounds. Like they don't talk unless you like were to pay to split the tongue, which just is painful. And
Yeah, who would do that?
it is for the use of your own personal enjoyment. Like it's weird. Like I wouldn't
Yeah,
have
that's
people for
weird.
that. So, but he says airy, like you can hear airy because it's a sound. And like I used to say airy, time to get up. So sometimes it sounds like that. It's just really cute. So the one morning I said, Airy, time to get up. And Alice ran to your room. Look at this.
Oh,
I might have
that's so
told this story
sad.
later, but if not, yeah. So anyway, Airy left with the bird here in my house, and the cage was very dirty and old. So over 10 years old. And Ari didn't clean it before she left. And it's winter. Like you can't, like I like to take it outside because of the seas, and it was really full. So I bought a new cage, built it. It took me for almost 4 hours to build this cage.
Well, you got like a really heavy duty cage.
Yeah, there's like 100 screws. I put in every one. So yeah. And then, the instructions were put the sides up, put the screws in, attach. I was like, hello? So, I mean, obviously it makes sense. You know how birdcage is supposed to look, but I like detailed instructions, and it was not it was just, they had 4 instructions.
Well,
Four lines.
speaking
That's it.
of instructions, that's more than I had when you gave me the what was it, the cat hidden litter thing. It's like a piece of furniture the cats can go in and he hides the litter. We put that together Sunday. We opened it. There's no instructions at all. We built that just by looking at it.
Seriously?
Yes, we put it together just by guessing. One part is upside down, but it doesn't really infect it. It's just like a back panel. So,
Uh-huh.
like, it's fine. It's just not as screwed together as tight, but, like, it's fine for our purposes. But yeah, we put the whole thing together in an hour with no instructions and just from experience of putting together that type of furniture and knowing what it looked like.
Oh my gosh, that's really impressive, actually. Yeah,
I was
no,
impressed with
they
us.
I put together a different one, and it had instructions, and it was really easy.
Oh, yeah, well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not great at instructions, so
I
today I told Ari she owes me because, A, I bought a new cage for her bird that she left with me, and it took me 4 hours to put together, so I had less time to get ready for book club. Like, people got here, and I was still, like, cooking and stuff because I just ran out of time, which might have been a positive thing, though, still. Maybe there's a reason, so I didn't, ruin my whole house with stickers. But so I bought, because I have these kittens, and right now their home base is the office. And so they have like all my litters are pretty much concealed, like litter boxes. I've got the robot
Mhm.
litters and concealed, but theirs is just a smaller one open. Eventually, I want to move them out of that office, but like that's just like where I kept them separate, and that's their home base. So Alice is just and Jasper keep wanting to go in there because their food's in there, the litter's in there. So I bought like this pull, you just pull it out and you're supposed to just attach it to the wall. It sounds so simple. First of all, the instructions, not simple. And then I can't even pull it out. It won't even extend. So I asked Ari to
Um,
come over and help me. And she's stressed
yes,
out.
I will.
I
I
need
said I'd come help. I just need to figure out when I have some time to come over.
okay. Well, I just feel like, you kind of owe me.
I know, and I'm said I will do it. Just gotta figure out what I can get over there.
Fine, fine. I get
Pippin,
it.
knock it off.
Oh, yeah.
The little puppy's barking at the cat.
Oh, that's cute.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a little cute.
All right. Oh, so I had some things I wrote down that I want to talk about. The one thing
Okay.
was the cat thing. The other thing, this morning, Lucas comes in the room. He leaves before I do because he goes to the gym in the morning, and he tells me he's like, "Oh yeah, there's stuff all over the basement. The dryer vent something came unattached."
Uh,
And so I go down there in the morning to do my workout in the basement. Lint all over the floor, like tons, huge giant piles of like dense lint. And like the hose came attached from the dryer vent, and then all this lint
mhm.
dumped all over the basement.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a real fire hazard.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys make sure your dryer vent, like where it vents out of the house, is clear of snow?
Yes, we've been
Okay.
doing that.
Good, good, good. Why did it detach?
I don't it looks like it just busted open from
Because
like,
it's
it broke
snow?
from the t where it goes because so they moved it from the basement to the first floor, so it's got
Mhm.
this, like, long hose, you can tell they just duct taped into the original vent, so it
Oh,
came from there. So I wonder if it just got really full and it just kinda is loose and just busted.
yeah.
Hold on, I gotta take this Kong away from Zuko before he growls at the puppy. No one gets it. Can't be nice. You don't get treats.
Children.
Children. But yeah, so we did a test run, we shoved it back in there, did a test run, and I'm just back to doing laundry and keeping an eye on it.
Oh, you just shoved it back in there? You didn't
Yeah.
did you guys, like, vacuum it out with a shop vac and clean it some?
Yeah, I did vacuum it.
Okay. Were the cats, like, rolling around in the lint?
Oh, well, I vacuumed it right away because I knew the longer it stayed there, the more spread out it would become. The cats would just knock it all around.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It'd be a big mess. Oh,
Yeah. So I used the shop vac to vacuum it up. Oh, and then the other thing that happened today
what?
was I turn around and Kelly waved off some people 'cause she was like, "I'm in a meeting." And so, like, if she's in a meeting, like, I go handle if anyone walks in.
Mhm.
And it was 2 officers from North Tonawanda.
What? What'd
If
you
I
say?
if I could access, like, the cameras for the building, I was like, "No, I can't. Only Kelly, she's in a meeting." And then I looked to see if her husband Terry was there, but I think he was in the bathroom. So they just, like, left a card, but they were looking for there was a car stolen. To look to see if there was any footage of it on the camera, and we so after they left, she called them after reviewing the footage, and she saw the person walking down that they were looking for around the time. 'Cause they gave, like, the date and the time it would be.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
Wow. You guys help solve a crime.
I know.
You're like
That's so cute.
Scooby-Doo's gang. Mystery. You need a mystery van now.
Yes.
That is so funny. Oh, I have to tell you another thing. I was so annoyed. So I was on like scrolling on Facebook during my lunch. Like I usually sit in my car and I'll either read, run errands, or scroll on my phone. So on Facebook, there was this company that had like kitchen cabinet, like we do. So they use your kitchen cabinets, but they modernize it, right? Like they put like the nice attachments or the slide outs. Cause like I have deep cupboards, but like it's a mess. Like it'd be nice if it was organized with like slides, just to make it more modern because they're like 20 years old. So I just put like a little thing in there, gave my phone number, like, oh, cool, this is really interesting. I would love to
Interesting.
get pricing. And if I can do it now, but maybe like save for the future, just to get an idea, just because like I have
Yeah.
old blue laminate countertop. And even though my cabinets are all custom, it's just my kitchen's very dated. So I'm like, okay, that would be cool. And then maybe if I could just pay for like a quartz or something like countertop, like it would be a cheaper way to redo the kitchen and make it look a little more updated. So
Yeah.
by the time I got home that night, 50 calls, 50,
What?
5-0. Because
Wait, from that one company, or did they give out, like, your number?
no, from that one company, from multiple.
That's weird.
So what they do is they have the robocall. So no one leaves message, but it's just like keeps calling and calling and calling. And so the next day it was like started up again, the same thing. I was like, oh, what the F?
No.
These mother effers, like, I'm trying to work here. Like, what the F? So I answer it, and the guy is like, hi, how old are your kitchen cabinets? And I was like, honestly, I'm not even interested anymore. I'm like, I work for human resources, and this is the most unprofessional company I have ever been like a knowledge, like ever been associated with. He's like, well, ma'am, we said we call. Yes, call once. If someone doesn't answer, you leave a message. And I was excited to call you back, but you know what? I'm trying to work in 50 calls yesterday, 50. That is ridiculous. Like whoever's running your call center, there should be a limit. Fire them. Like that is ridiculous. And he's like, so I go, take my number out. He's like, okay, ma'am. And then they did.
That's ridiculous.
Yes. I'm like, the hell? Like I go, I actually feel harassed. Like,
Oh gosh.
like I did. Like, what the heck? Every time my phone rang, I was like, ah, and it was like the same numbers. And then like there's a couple of them. So like I started blocking them. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, that is. My gosh.
The poor sales guy who's trying like, I just work here. Yeah, he probably did not enjoy getting like yelled at by me, but I was just
No.
fed up at that point. Like that was so annoying. 50 calls, like, come on. So it just literally would call and hang up and call again. So then
What?
I'd say hello, but then no one would be there because you know how you have to wait a while and then it connects you to the person. So like, come on. I'm like trying to work. Like I can't deal with this.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, so if you see something on like social media about refreshing cabinets, I don't
Don't do it.
don't do it. Like it's really unprofessional and ridiculous. Like I'm sure you could probably set like if you're using like robocalls, like set it so they don't just continuously call you.
Yeah. That reminds me of my whole crate situation.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I'm very proud of you. See, sometimes you got to speak up. The
yes,
squeaky
and
wheel
I did.
oil.
So, when we first moved, I got a big crate for Zuko, and it's supposed to be very, like, heavy duty, it's supposed to be better than the crate I have, and it's bigger. Well, within 2 weeks, he had bent the side of it, and it, like, cut his face
Oh,
bad, and then it also when it first came, the top panel was missing a hole for the screw, so it isn't even secure at this top to start with. So I send a thing, and I was like, "Well, they want me to return it, like, how am I returning this massive thing and taking this apart?" And then so I sent, like, a message, like, at first I was nice, I was like this, it came defective. It got bent like within 2 weeks and hurt my dog, and I just don't know how I would be able to I don't have the tools to really take this apart and return it. So then they offered $60 for the refund. And this is a very expensive crate. And I was like, that barely even covers the cost of shipping this item. They're like, well, if you want the refund, you have to return it. And then so I was like, okay, I won't be able to return it, so that's fine. I'll just make sure to let people know and write some reviews where I can, not to waste their money on products that come defective, don't even last more than 2 weeks, hurt my dog, and terrible customer service. Thank you. And then they gave me half a refund, which I accepted.
Perfect. Well, yeah, because they weren't gonna pay for you to ship it or give you, like,
No, they weren't paying for the shipping label. Oh, it's a I don't know where I'm getting a box to fit this thing, like, even taken apart, and the cost to ship these they're like, I don't know, maybe what, almost 100 pounds, like, these giant crates?
oh, yeah, because like,
Like, the
companies
cost
get,
to
like
ship this would be so expensive.
yeah, because companies get, like, deals, like, it's not like, the average person pays way more for shipping
Yes.
than, like yeah.
Yes. And then so I got him a new one, which was supposed to be like the one that's at your house now. The only thing difference was the bottom panel, which I didn't know that the panel changed when I went up a size.
Mhm,
'Cause it was supposed to be slightly bigger than the one in your house, but it was the same brand and everything. But
mhm.
the panel was different. So then on day 2 of him using it, his paw slip somehow got wedged under this panel, and it's just sheet metal and got stuck there, and luckily Lucas was the one that it happened when he was home, and he, like, was able so the top comes off, like, unhinges, so he was able to jump in the top and, like, pulled the panel up to get him out, and he said it haunted him. It scars him because the screams of Zuko, and
Oh,
Zuko even pooed himself when it
oh, he's
happened.
in pain.
Uh-huh, luckily, like, there's no blood, so it didn't cut him or anything, which it easily could have.
Coulda cut the pads of his feet and then
Yes.
major thing, and then it's winter here in Buffalo, that would've been such a pain.
Uh-huh. So then I messaged that company to start off night, "Hey, just wanna let you know, like, it's like, the panel just doesn't seem, like, very good, like, I don't think it should be marketed, like, as heavy duty for large dogs. If it's
Mhm.
camping like, he's, like, an average sized large dog,
Yeah.
like it's something's not right there with the design, so must be a problem. So they messaged me back, asked for some photos, sent the photos, and then they're like, "We're actually coming out with a new panel design for 2026. If you can give us your address and your phone number for delivery, we'll send you a new panel and also refund you $50." So I thought that was great of them, better customer service than the other place.
That's really nice. The other place knew they had a defective product.
Yeah,
This place is like, "Oh, yeah, we realize that the panel doesn't work."
yeah.
You guys take
So
out the panel so it doesn't keep happening or what
no, that's
you do?
the whole bottom of the floor. So what I did is I bought a mat that covers it, so I think it should be good now if he needs to go in there, but we're just really keeping the crate as backup because since then, because I'd rather be more worried about him maybe chewing or going to the bathroom in the house than, in agony in the crate during the day, so he's been out since then in the house alone when we leave, and he's been really good. Nothing chewed up, no incidents or accidents.
I'm so proud of him. What a
Knock on wood, he's doing
boy.
great.
He
He
moved out
is.
and he grew up.
I
I
know,
still
he's doing
think if
really
I let
good.
him loose in this house, he definitely would poo and chew something up.
Yeah, I think so, but yeah,
He's
he's doing very good.
oh, what a good boy.
But
That's
we're gonna
great.
still, like, keep the crate with the pad in there if we need to, and then once we get that new panel, replace the panel.
Yeah. That way, if you think you might need it, then it's there and
Yeah, it's good to just have as backup if we need it. But now we have these 2 giant crates in the basement. I don't know how to get the other one out of the basement.
can you guys take it apart?
I have to find because it's, like, the special, like, I think it's the Allen wrench, and it's
Yeah.
just a pain, and then once I take it apart, it's not gonna fit in the like, even the individual sheets will not fit in the garbage can. How am I getting rid of this thing?
So on big pickup day, you put it out there or, like, you put out pieces,
I
on a
don't know when big pickup day is here.
like, for us here, it's every other week. You can put something big
Alright. We'll
the
look into that.
they say it's every other week, but they might leave something out there for a month, and then they'll pick it up, but
Yeah, but yeah, so we'll need to do that. For
yeah.
now, we have just 2 massive crates that could fit some humans in the basement.
That's that's scary, actually. Why would you go there? Especially after these Epstein files have been
That's
released.
probably why my mind went.
I'm like, I'm already haunted by what I've heard, and I won't read them. I will not. And do you know it's only half the files? It's still not all of them.
Yeah,
Why we're stuck
crazy.
because I think they don't want to incriminate. I think this should be investigated. The government already has it, like the court system, and these people should go to jail. I don't care if you're a movie
Oh,
star or
yeah,
politician.
I think anyone involved should go to jail.
Absolutely. Like, I do get, like, he was, like, very popular with all the elites, so I get some people may have just went to a party and didn't
Yes.
participate in anything nefarious, but if he did, like, Bill Gates got gonorrhea and then tried to give his wife, and I don't even know if this is true, but it's all over TikTok, that he tried to give his wife antibiotics like in her food to secretly drug her so that way she wouldn't find out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
like can you
Yeah,
imagine?
I don't understand, like, how some people, like, presidents went there and just, like, didn't put a stop to this.
Yeah, because well, everyone knew, like everyone actually,
Crazy.
and I think because everyone was hoping Trump would have been the main one, then everyone would be calling for it, but he wasn't. So I think I don't.
Well,
I'm
he
it's,
released the files, right?
yeah, I
So
don't.
you think he would allow anything, like, of him or anyone he's close to be released?
That's true.
Like, his people are the ones that are going through and redacting things, like, you
True.
don't think they're scanning those files?
But, like, I don't care, like, let's say he didn't, like, I'm sure he went to that island. I'm sure a lot of people did.
Absolutely.
But if they participated in anything, like, they harmed babies, like, I just
Lock 'em
children
up.
and human trafficking, and I just anyone that was partaking in anything evil, I don't care who you were, you need
Nope.
to pay for that.
Uh-huh, I agree.
So I just I'm not political, but I'm a humanitarian. I do care about people. Like, that's awful.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And when anyone hurts children or animals specifically, like, it makes me enraged. So I'm like, because if you can hurt like a dog or a puppy, that means you can hurt a baby. And
Yeah.
just anyone that can hurt a baby, like, you're just pure evil. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway, I'll get off my high horse about that. I want something to be done about this. And it seems like no one's doing anything. It's weird. Real
That's
quick,
crazy.
real quick though. Did you know the Olympics is going on? The win-
Yes! I've been obsessed. I've been seeing TikToks of the one I forget his name is Ilya something, the figure skater
Uh-huh.
that did a backflip on ice.
No way.
Uh-huh, it's crazy.
Did he place?
I think he got 2nd.
Okay, that's really cool. See, now I barely knew that they were on. I was like, "Oh, I need to watch these." I had no
You
idea.
should be. Yeah.
I'm
Can't
like
believe you
just
haven't been
keeping it
following.
to myself. And then
Mhm.
whenever I watch it, I'm always like, "I think I should join a curling club. I think I might be good at curling."
No, I think you really messed up by not getting me and Anthony into some, like, weird sport when we were younger, so that we coulda gone to these things. Like, have you seen the one where it's, like, 2 men that are just, like, laying on top of each other and going down a hill on a sled? Like, how does
No,
one decide that needs to be done
I
as
don't
a
know,
sport?
but I feel like you could do that.
I think I could, like, on that and go
I think you could. Well, I always feel like someone was talking about it. I'm like, oh, I get it. I so get it. Like, it chokes you up and tears you up when you see like a very small country, like with only a couple athletes, and they're just so proud to be there. It always like chokes me up.
Yeah.
So I missed all that. I saw holding
Agreed.
head to head.
And you know who was at the opening ceremony? Carried the torch, I think?
Whew.
Um, not well, I only know their I forget their real names, but Shane Hollander and Ilya from what's
Oh,
it called?
uh,
Heated Rivalry.
heated rivalry. Oh,
Yep,
no
they were there.
way. I was talking to my book club about that. Like, they should watch it.
Oh, none of them have?
None of them, which I'm shocked. And they're on
Yeah.
HBO Max. No one has watched it. Though they tend to watch things with their husbands, and I don't think their husbands would probably like it.
No, but I told Lucas I'm gonna make him watch it with me.
I mean, I could think it's good exposure for everybody.
It's exposure. It's just an amazing show. So much emotion. So good. It's a
Well,
hockey show.
yeah. Well, I just mean well, you see normal heterosexual like interactions, and even like on Grey's Anatomy, like women kissing and stuff. Like you see it all the time. Like, and nobody blinks an eye. So I think it's good for men to see two men kissing. Like, it's just good for them to just be like, okay, it's no big deal. It's fine.
Yeah.
Or it's kind of hot, but but
Weirdo.
hey, I'm single. I can say that. But no, it's a good show. The acting's good. The acting is great, and yeah, I think everyone should watch Heated Rivalry. People
I
become
agree.
obsessed, but it's mostly, and they were surprised. I guess people are surprised that it's mostly women watching it, actually, which
It makes sense.
it does make sense to me. But yeah, it just people were surprised. So anyway, you got some Reddit stories
I
for us?
do. We're gonna be going to r/relationship advice posted by a man's. I, 35 female, overheard my boyfriend, 35 male, boss, 47 female, say I love you to him on a work Zoom call.
What? No.
John did that to me.
Oh, Lucas just says his boss does it to him.
Oh, Ari, I'd be concerned.
Wait, he actually did do it?
Well, he was hanging off a phone call with me, and he accidentally goes, "I love you." Immediately, I'm like, "No."
Never acknowledged it?
Like, wait, I love and then hung
Oh. That's funny. 'Cause yeah, it is sometimes just, like, reflex to end phone calls.
I was gonna say, actually, I think I've almost said it to, like, people that I didn't mean to just 'cause
Yeah.
That's when, I first started working with John.
That's funny.
That is hilarious. Well, I listen to a girl that makes prank phone calls, and she makes the people say, "I love you" at the end. She's
You
always
guys
like,
seen that?
"I love you," and they're always, like, weirded out. Some people are just like, "I love you," but some people are like, "What?"
It is
Say
weird.
it. She's always like, "Say it back."
Weird. Anyways, okay. A couple months ago, my boyfriend was on a Zoom call with his boss. Everything was normal, but then I heard them laugh, and then I heard her say, "I love you." My boyfriend then explained loudly, "What?" in the shock, but also panic. It went silent, and after the awkward silence, they immediately got back to talking about work, but at a much louder, frantic tone. About 5 minutes of this goes by, and the tone gets quieter until I realize my boyfriend and his boss are now whispering to each other. Then I hear the bings of the Zoom messaging app. For context, we've been together for 2 years, are in our 30s, and she's in her 40s and single. She owns the company, and he is her assistant manager. This was his first job out of college, and he's worked there for almost a decade. He came in the room after their meeting and asked if there's anything we needed to talk about, but
Yeah.
never addressed it. Let me preface this next part by saying I have never felt the need to ask where my boyfriend is going, who he was going with, look through his phone, etc. I truly trusted him, but I felt I needed to look through some things this time, which makes me sick to my stomach already. I read their text messages, which some are as follows. My boyfriend, "Hola," sunshine emoji. "I just wanted to give you a heads up and be honest with you. I have an appointment with a therapist to try some one-on-one counseling next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Side note, this has been an extremely hard year for us for many reasons. We've been feeling down, and I've been in therapy for years, so I was happy he was going to talk to someone too." Then the boss's response, "I think that's a great idea. Truly, I'm so proud of you for even thinking about it because it helps truly. I go to one every now and then because life is so hard. What can I do to help you? I'm always here for you. Always and always." Boyfriend, it's not just what happened with my girlfriend, but everything that led up to it. Also, all the stress from the health issues this year. So many failed relationships over my lifetime, my current mood, which just feels like depression and anxiety all in one, general financial stress, and yes, the general everyday challenges of work sometimes. All these issues compound and they feel like they affect one another. I feel just checked out for everyone, including myself. The crown is too heavy for the head. I just can't keep it all together, and that's when I had it all together and I don't feel like I do. Sad face emoji. Sorry, that's a lot, but just a snapshot of my mind/mental state. I just need to talk to someone because I feel like I can't talk to anyone about it. Boss, I truly understand. I think you should talk with coworker. He just went through the same thing with blank. I am here for you too. What can I do in this moment for you? Boyfriend, there's really not a thing I can think of that you can do. Truly, I just wanted to be honest about how I'm feeling about life as a whole. I'm just tired. I feel mentally checked out and burned out in all aspects of my life, and it's affecting every part of my life. I'm trying to smile my way through it. Boss, I wish I could somehow show you what God showed me about you. And every time I pray for you, He shows me a bit more. It's an incredible vision. But you can't get to the really good stuff until you go through the hellish stuff. Keep swimming. Talk to the therapist. The more you do, the more you can get it out of your system. We tend to hold it all in because we are both the one everyone relies on. We were meant for the crown. But sometimes even Superman needs to dress normally and be human. This is your time to ask God to heal you. If you could only see that this part of refining process in your life is strengthening you, even though you feel defeated, lost, and broken. And it's hard to pick up your head. Now is when you look up and trust where the true help comes from. Trust me. Boss, I'm always here to talk before and after work if you need to. Boss again, if you come hang out at my house, you can come over anytime. Boyfriend, thank you for the message. I truly appreciate it. and I appreciate the offer. I will take you up on it sooner rather than later. Boss, anytime. After seeing his acceptance to your invite to the house, I decided I am going to confront him and give him an opportunity to explain this more because I am upset and confused. So 2 days later, I asked him if there's anything he needed to tell me. He said no. I brought up the I love you on the work call. He denied it. He denied whispering and sending messages until I said I had recorded it. I started recording on my phone after I heard the I love you, and thank goodness I did. Then he said yes. She says that to him. I asked if he ever says it back, and he said no. Until later in our conversation, he said that their work conversations are recorded sometimes, and he has them on his laptop. I asked him if he could bring up her saying I love you and him not saying it back one time. Then he said he does say it back sometimes. He got mad and told me it's hard to argue with me when I have all the facts. He denied ever being invited to her home or agreeing to go. He denied ever going. I never expected him to lie. I asked him to leave the apartment. We talked after I left, and I told him he needs to stop the behaviors at work with his boss, like no saying I love you or having meetings with her in the office about our personal life. So he did. And 2 weeks later, his boss fired him, citing performance issues that were never brought up to him before this. To me, this confirmed something was going on. But he really said it was performance issues because he checked out after everything that happened between us. Now, after I asked him to leave the apartment, he later told me that day he went to his brother's, where he told everyone I was crazy for kicking him out of our apartment. He sent me a text that day that was actually written by his sister-in-law. I could tell it wasn't him, defending his actions. He told his dad as well, and now his dad continues to ask him when he's going to leave me. I don't know what exactly he said to them. I don't really want to know what he said. We have talked about this, and he said he has reflected since, and that it was wrong to do to me, and now is actively telling his family he was wrong and was going to try to fix it. But flash forward to this past month. I was not invited to the first family outing since this all happened that my sister-in-law planned. My boyfriend said a bunch of family and friends were going, and he accepted the invitation without me, which I was okay with, even though it did hurt my feelings that he didn't seem to be sticking up for me. Then flash forward to the day before the event. He tells me there's a possibility that it would just be 4 people going: his brother, sister-in-law, him, and sister-in-law's single friend. I got upset about this, and he didn't seem to understand why. Did not think it was a big deal. And it ended up being a bunch of family and friends there, but he did not know this at first. He ended up not going because I was upset. But he said if he was in my shoes, it wouldn't bother him because he trusts me. I told him I do not trust him right now. I am at a loss. He does not have a long-term relationship experience. I'm torn between he really didn't think anything was wrong with this because he doesn't have the relationship experience and is naive, versus him being manipulative and the relationship with his boss was about to lead to more. He says he lied about his boss because he was nervous and it stems from childhood trauma. He is going to therapy still and working through things, but still doesn't seem to think any of this was a huge deal. Sometimes when we talk about his boss, he still denies he did anything wrong. He says he shouldn't have told her about our personal relationship issues and my personal information, but denies anything romantic ever went on, so he does not think it should end our relationship. I trusted him so much, and he's a great person in so many other ways. He's open to couples counseling, but I'm struggling with this betrayal and trust issues. I'm unsure what to do if I want to do couples counseling. I'm not sure if I am giving up too easily. I know relationships are work, and I'm getting older and really want family. Some people say this is no big deal, you work through, while others say it is, and run as fast as you can. And that is all.
Wow.
That
Wow,
was a lot.
that was a really lot.
I think they should break up. You shouldn't stick with someone just because you want a family.
No. And I don't trust him. He was really confiding in the boss a lot. I mean, he was there a long time.
It's weird that he got fired so shortly after
Yeah.
stopping.
I don't like the power dynamic. And I get, like, maybe he did have low performance for 2 weeks, but, like, I think it's because he didn't do anything with her. Like,
No.
I don't think it was really performance. Because a good employee that maybe has an off 2 weeks, you probably, maybe if you actually cared, you talk to them or offer time off and, work through it. But yeah, or like, hey, you gotta step it up or I'm gonna let you go. But Yeah, no. She got rid of him because she had feelings for him, and he did not.
They stopped responding.
Yeah. So we know why he was fired, which is wrong. I would break up with him. First of all, it's a lot.
Family.
I can barely like process it all. I mean, just because you want a family, you need to find the right person to have that family with, because otherwise you have a higher chance of getting divorced anyway. And then you have a broken family. You know what I mean? Like, not that being divorced is wrong, but like, let's not start out on the wrong foot, being like, but I just want that family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious what he told his family though about what happened.
Crazy. You know how girls
He's
are.
crazy. Looked through my phone, made me quit my job.
Well, yeah, then she sounded controlling and crazy without all that other context. Yeah. No. Oh my gosh, she said so much. It was just too much.
Yeah, I was not prepared for all that either.
It was a lot.
You didn't read that?
Top comment. For me, it's just not the inappropriate boundaries. It's the fact that he lied to you when you confronted him about it. Continue to lie when he's completely busted. And then you can be sure he went to stay with his family and lied to them about how crazy you're being without being honest and how inappropriate he was. I would be leaning forward and moving on.
Yeah. I would lean into the moving on.
Yes.
Yeah. No, thank you. Like, yeah, no. I mean, he
Yeah.
lied. And then, he was whispering with his boss the whole I love you because she heard that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure there was something more going on. She just didn't
Definitely.
know. Yeah. Ugh, that's a mess.
Crazy.
Crazy, crazy. I didn't like that.
Crazy. No.
Do you have another one that's not so long?
Let's see. I think this one's a little shorter.
All right. Is
This
it
is
juicy?
also from relationship advice, posted by a large half-dead sloth.
Oh,
I
I
feel
like
like
the name sometimes.
I feel like I'm her butler. 31 male, 27 female.
Oh, did Lucas write this now? Please do.
He did. The title is I feel like I'm her butler.
All right.
I, 31 male, feel like I am nothing more than a butler to my girlfriend, 27 female. We have been together for almost 7 years now, living together for 5. Almost everything is my responsibility, and definitely everything is my fault. I have to do nearly everything for her, to the point where I'm surprised she doesn't make me chew her food because it'd be easier to eat. She doesn't cook, she doesn't clean, she doesn't help around the apartment, she doesn't do any basic common sense adult chores. I don't remember the last time she did laundry, or cleaned the litter, or took the garbages out. There are only 2 exceptions. First, when I'm sick and unable, she then will guilt trip me or make sure I know she had to suffer by doing chores. Second, when she gets mad at me for not doing something in her appropriate time frame, she will do it herself, but makes a huge huff about it, angrily banging around to make sure I know she's doing it. Then eventually I'll get up and help her. It's gotten to the point where I'll intentionally leave things undone to see how long it'll take her to notice and if she'll ever do it herself. I'll see the garbage is almost full, leave it, then watch her pile on more garbage until it's overflowing. Then she will just leave it there, as if it's not overflowing, until I do it. She won't even beg it for me to take it out. She has always been a lazy person, but I didn't think it would be this bad when we moved in. She started university when we moved in together, so for a while, I let it slide, letting her use school as an excuse. But she's been done with school for years now, and it's only gotten worse. I tried bringing it up to her and mentioning how I felt like I was doing all the work. And every time she flips it and goes off on me, you don't actually do anything. And about how we can make a list to keep track if you're going to cry about it. So I stopped bringing it up. I only get to come home from work for about an hour before her. By the time I shower, feed the cat, put my stuff away, and finally settle down, she's home within a few minutes. But it feels like as soon as she gets home from work, she can't wait to start complaining. It's like as she walks in, she starts, "Why isn't this done? Why haven't you done this? Why haven't you cleaned this? Why haven't you started cooking? Why haven't you done the dishes? Why haven't you done laundry?" Then, after she's ready to take a break from complaining, all she does every day is lay on the couch and doom scroll. TV on as the background till she goes to sleep. The only reason she gets up is to go to the bathroom. She'll walk past the fridge, past the pantry, lay down on the couch, then ask me to get her food and drink, and then get mad at me for telling her to get it herself. She has a medical condition that can affect psychological. Oh, sorry. She has a medical condition that can affect physical abilities, but is easily controlled. She will neglect controlling it, then uses it as an excuse to not do anything. And if I happen to ask her to do something or ask her while she's affected, you'd think I've said the most offensive thing ever to her, making me feel guilty for even having the audacity to think to ask her. There's far too many examples to go into without completely doxing myself, praying she doesn't see this as it is. Feel like I'm being taken advantage of, or at least my lack of backbone / self-worth is being taken advantage of. I'm a very non-confrontal person about this, and I'm terrified at the idea of confronting her about this, especially when I start to think about the potential outcomes. I'm terrified at the thought of causing a breakup and all the hassle and BS that would come with that. I love her very much and don't want to break up, but lately I've been fantasizing about packing my stuff while she's at work and disappearing. Does she need to grow up and be an adult, or do I need to grow a spine and confront her?
You guys need to sit down and have a serious conversation because all this does is build resentment. He's going to just resent her.
Well, you think that he probably has had a conversation about this?
Well, then it needs if he loves her and wants to stay together, then I think they need therapy to really work it out. I mean,
Yeah.
because it doesn't seem like, okay, we're going to split up the chores. I don't think she'll do them. So
No, definitely not. I don't think even if they talk, she still won't do them. Or if she does, she'll do the whole complaining and huffing about.
right. Well, that's what I mean. That's where therapy might help. Look, if you do them and complain about them, then it's not worth it for me. But I'm starting to become resentful. So I'm not going to be able to stay in this relationship.
Yeah.
My gosh, you didn't do anything.
Nothing.
I'm surprised. I like the beginning statement. I'm surprised just doesn't have me chew her food because it's easier.
Yikes.
Yeah, no. Holy cow. What would you do?
I don't know how he lasted 5 years. I don't think I'd last 5 years.
No. I would go nuts.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I think that's when the psycho side would come out that he just
Yeah, that's when you just lose it one day.
you just lose it one day and say we're done and then yeah.
Yeah,
I would not have been able to last 5 years.
absolutely not.
Well, see, I think it's a good conversation to have with somebody before you move in. Oh, I'd love to move in. Okay, so there's always normal chores. So what do you like to do? What do I want to do? So that way it's fair. I think that's a good conversation to have.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean it always has to stay the same. Maybe someone works more and they pick up, or maybe someone likes to do different things. That's fine. But you should have a baseline. No one person should be feeling like they're carrying the whole load all the time.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah. Too much. It's exhausting.
Exactly. I'm exhausted listening to him. Poor guy. Yeah, no. But as someone that lives alone that literally has to do everything, it would be nice to have someone to do something.
Yeah.
I was just
Hey, isn't it a lot messier without me there?
it's less. What was that?
Isn't it a lot cleaner without me there?
It is, but I miss you. But you also help do things.
Yeah.
And I like their little routines, but no, speaking, I know I've talked a lot on here about how I had to adjust, but I have to say, my dogs really have to adjust, not just missing you, about missing Zuko and reminding me when they have to go out. Because Zuko went out so much. My dogs haven't had to remind me since we had Zuko.
Yeah, you're right. I never really thought about that.
5 years of Zuko. So now my dogs just never go to the door because Zuko just automatically. So now I'm oh, it's been 20 minutes after dinner. Let's go out. The morning's fine because I already had a routine because I'm leaving for work. But it's definitely the evening and the weekends. They don't go to the door.
Weirdos.
They used to, but Zuko was always the one that went to the door. So they just counted on him and went on Zuko's time.
Now they gotta adjust.
Yeah, they have to figure it out and let me know. And sometimes I was just thinking, oh, it's been a whole week since Jasper went to poo in your old room. And no, he did it the other day. But it was really cold, so I kind of don't blame him.
Yeah.
But I was he needs to stop that. Yeah. I was come on. Right, Alice? It's ridiculous. Alice, it never has an accident unless she has diarrhea. But yeah, so my dogs, they don't remind me.
Hmm.
So I'm always like, oh, it's been a while. They should go out. What are you doing?
Yelling, chasing Pippins down and pushing away from biting Zuko's tail.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what I'm going to do for Valentine's Day?
What?
Because I really love Giancarlo's. It's a really good Italian restaurant in Williamsville if you live locally. They have good lasagna, so I'm going to get a lasagna to go the day before.
Oh, that's so nice.
Very expensive. It's like $34 for like this
Oh my
piece of
god.
lasagna. But it's like fine dining, but it's so
Ooh,
good. So
hope
yeah,
you enjoy that.
I had it once and it's like one of my favorite restaurants now. So yeah, I'm gonna take it to go and maybe get a little dessert and then I'll get it the day before on Valentine's Day because I don't want to go anywhere on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And I'll avoid Wegmans because generally the day before Valentine's Day and on Valentine's Day, it looks like Cupid threw up. It's just all over.
Yikes. And then men buying flowers because they forgot to get something.
Yeah, flowers. They have, oh my gosh, they have so many flavors of the chocolate covered strawberries.
I know. I want to go to Wegmans before Valentine's Day and get strawberries.
I might get myself some strawberries, to be honest. But no, it's really nice. Are we done reading Reddit?
We are. We went on a long time talking, and that first story was like 5 stories.
The first story was like 5 stories. It was really long. Really, really long. So, but I mean, she gave us full context, I guess, right?
Yep.
All right. Anything else you want to share or talk about your week? Or wait, what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? I forgot.
We're taking awkward family photos with the dogs at
Oh, that's right.
JCPenney, and then we're going to a nice seafood restaurant for dinner.
Nice. Well, that'll be really nice.
Yeah. Pippin off of his tail. Knock it off. No.
Gotta love puppies. They're just like, I'd say now, like when you first got him, he was a baby, but now he's a toddler.
Mm.
Hello?
He's a little toddler.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're eating your macaroons you gave us.
Oh, they're so good,
They're
right?
really good.
Yeah, I found this good macaroon place. So I haven't liked local macaroons since we were in France. And now there's a local place. I'll give them a shout out, Lancaster Coffee Company. They have the best macaroons. They're so good. Are they
They're really
macaroons
good.
or macarons?
No, which ones are the hard ones?
The hard, like coconut ones, are those macarons? Or are they both macaroons?
I think so. That black raspberry one was really good.
The black raspberry one's good. The pistachio one was good. The coconut one was good. They're just
Oh, amazing.
so amazing. If you live local, check it out because they are truly amazing.
Yeah, I know. I need to go get some now from there.
Yeah. And they were very busy. I had the best breakfast sandwich from there. It was so good. Oh, excuse me. All right, guys. Like, follow, subscribe. Check out our Instagram. Make sure you're following us. Tell your friends about us.
Yes.
And have a great week and be kind.
Yes. Lucas said go Bills.
But there's no bills.
There's always Bills, he says.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go Bills. Go Sabres. Go Bandits. They are our winning team.
So aren't the Sabres winning?
I don't know. I don't follow hockey.
Sabres are winning. They're going to the playoffs for the first time in 16 years.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's amazing. But you know who else is awesome are the Bandits because they always go to the playoffs and they've won national championships.
Yeah, Bandits are awesome. They don't even get paid as well as other sports, right?
No, all the Bandits people that play lacrosse, I love lacrosse. They actually have to have real jobs. They don't make enough money, which isn't fair. I feel like they should be able
That isn't fair. They should take some from the football team and give it to the Bandits.
Oh, NFL would never share
The football players make enough money.
They make a ton of money.
Yeah, and then they complain that it's not even enough money with their yeah, they say they can't live off of their $250 million.
Well, you
They're
know.
ungrateful. We should give them the Bandits' salary for a year.
Yeah, I don't think they would take that.
After I get done paying my mom's house and buying my car, they have like 30 million left.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, even if right, like you can still buy your mom a house and
Yeah, why you don't need to get $1 million houses and like $1 million cars?
Well, yeah, they need Bentleys, Ari.
Yeah, Just get a nice small little house for your mom. She doesn't need a giant house that requires staff to clean it.
That's true. And then you gotta pay taxes on this house once you pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. But I do like that they take care of their mamas. I like
Yeah, that is nice.
that is really nice.
Just saying, I don't think Anthony would buy you a house.
No, I don't think so. I just would never see him again. He's like, "See ya, peace out." I'll
You
call,
just tell people we're not related.
I'll call him every once in a while just to check up. He's like, "Who's this?" I'm like, "Your mom." Oh,
Yep.
yeah. I forgot about you. Yeah, I don't know if he would buy me a house.
Nah, he wouldn't.
I would hope so. Hey, the sweet boy that he was like all the way up through high school, he would.
Yes.
But no, I don't know. Just teasing, Anth, if you're listening. All
Oh,
right.
we're just teasing. All right.
I don't think Arianna would buy me a house either.
I'd get you a nice little house. No, I'd buy it'd be like a little book bar, and it would be partnered up with the SPCA and have cats with it, and then I'd have you live up top, and you'd have to just take care of the little bookshop.
Awesome. And behind the bookshop, can I have a pool? Like an in-ground pool?
We'll see. We'll talk about this.
Okay. But I would love the little bookshop idea because then I could work and support myself and enjoy what I do. And then there'd be cats and we could rescue cats. It'd be nice.
Yes.
Sometimes if puppies come in, just to, try to branch out and help out the SPCA.
Yes, that'd be great.
It would be great. All right. You guys have a good night. Like,
You
comment,
too.
subscribe. And did you hear that though, everyone? So nobody's buying me a house. So,
You good, too good. God bless and go Will.
yes.
Bye.
Go Bills. Bye.